Hello, hello. Welcome to Shady Why. I'm Marilyn, and today we have 2 costume lots for you that we'll be opening 2 bags. I hope everybody's doing wonderful. My name's Marilyn, my husband's name's Barry, and we are resellers. We sell on multiple platforms, and we also show you everything we get right out of the bag, give you a price, a discounted price, from what we would list it for on our platforms online. So, if you see something you're interested in, just simply send us an email to shadywhy@gmail.com. Then the next morning, I will go through them, and it's first come, first request, first gets, and that's it. We send you a PayPal invoice on Fridays. You don't have to have a PayPal account. Very simple. They check out as a guest. Shipping is $5 in the United States. Under a pound, anything over a pound or outside the United States is based on where you're located and how much it weighs. And if you could, please, simply down below is a subscribe button. If you haven't already, click that. If you have, thank you so much. We appreciate you. And give us a thumbs up. So I'm going to start with this one. I think this is name brand. Let's see. Costume, Les Bernard, some Sterling. Sterling is always a good thing to start with. Let's just pour it out. And I have been wanting to talk to you guys about, what do you do? Are you a collector of jewelry? Do you sell online? Do you have a YouTube channel? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear if you're just a collector and love jewelry, any kind of jewelry. I'd like to know what you do. So let's just start going through this. All right, this piece looks familiar. It's a Sarah Coventry. It's in good condition. Let me turn on a light. Yeah, that helps. This is a big Sarah Coventry brooch. It is 3 1/4 inch by 2 3/4 of an inch. So on this one, I'm going to say, let's just do $6. That's very nice. Ooh, look at this. Original by Robert. That is a nice one. I am a fan of Original by Roberts. I think I have done a spotlight on them, but that is a beautiful piece. It is a brooch and a pendant. And Original by Robert dates back to 1942, and it was founded by Robert Levy and David Jaffe, along with Irving Landsman, as Fashion Craft Jewelry Company, NYC. That's what they normally started their business at. In 1951, it was renamed to Robert Originals. After the Depression, people of all ages wanted to look elegant and expensive. Therefore, a lot of jewelry companies came about, and their thing was making magnificent pieces in the 40s that were very, very close to fine jewelry in the quality and in design, more of an accessory to what you were wearing instead of a staple. And Hollywood screen divas added to the demand, and when they wore something not only in diamonds but luxury costume jewelry. Original by Roberts copied the style of great Miriam Haskell, and that can be seen in most of their pieces. It has a filigree back, or it has a cutout that's not like basic. There's always some extra elements like the filigree in the front, and this piece shows it also. Each piece was made by hand, and their jewelry ornaments are unique and expensive, and it's made of beads and just great quality items. Most of their pieces are made into from the Art Nouveau style, and they use a lot of blacks and golds. In the 60s and 70s, the company produced enamel jewelry with flowers, fruits, vegetables, that kind of thing. And also the Russian gold look, that is where it's kind of not bright gold, but more of a subdued gold. And in 1975, Robert retired, and his daughter Helen took over the company, and she renamed her company Ellen Designs for Robert Originals. So you can really tell by the name, the original by Robert is one of the earlier pieces. In 1979, she changed the name again to Ellen Designs, and then the company completely ceased to exist in the 80s. And I have to say, I really don't think I've ever found an Ellen Designs or even an Ellen Designs for Robert Originals. But then again, I have to say that I don't really find a lot of the originals by Robert. So, as I just ramble, sorry, back to jewelry. Anyway, if you do find an original by Roberts, be sure to pick it up if you can get it at a good price. They most of the time run from $50 to $100. And on this one, since it is in such good condition, and they do have a tendency, I will tell you, so does Miriam Haskell, but a lot of these older brands with the filigree and stuff, they sometimes get a lot of verdigris in them. So if you do find a piece, be sure that you look at it well and that it has no damage. It can have verdigris, just want to be sure that it doesn't have deterioration of the metal. That's what you want to not pick up those pieces. And if you are reselling a piece or collecting a piece, you just want to be sure that you're comfortable with the quality or condition. I probably should say more so. So on this piece, I'm going to say, let's do $65. It is beautiful. As I rambled enough, sorry. All right, this piece, let's see. I don't see a signature, but let me see. You got to look really hard sometimes because they did really hide some of them. Oh, right there. I knew this felt like sterling, and it says sterling spelled out right here. So let me give you a measurement on this one. It is 2.5 inches by about 1.5 inches. So on this one, I'm going to say, because it is sterling, I'm going to do $12. Classy piece. Here we have, that's what the front looks like. It has a cactus and a man sitting down with a sombrero and a scarf or a poncho. Really detailed. It is sterling. It says GURD and 925 and then REI. So it is a brooch and a pendant. It is 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches, and I'm gonna say let's do $30 on that one. Here is a nice piece. I don't see a signature, but like I said, they hide them very well. Isn't that a nice? It's C-clasp. And I will tell you, C-clasps a lot of times are loose, but once you put it on fabric and put it into the little holder, it stays. Generally, there you'll hear a little click, and you can also manipulate these to where it holds truer. This is a small but very detailed piece. It has leaves around the outside, and then each piece is textured. It is 1.25 inches. Let's see if it's magnetic. It is not. Let me test this real quick to see if it's sterling. There's your... And it is. You can just tell by the feel of it. So on this piece, I'm going to do, let's do $12. Very nice design on that, but $12 for the wreath. Let's see here. We have the Les Bernard piece. It is black. I'm going to say these are acrylic, double strand. This is very nice. And if you watched Kristen D's video, purse video from Friday, she had a really, really nice double strand necklace, and it had the clasp on the side. Very nice. So it's a really nice look. So on this one, oh, let me give you a measurement. The shortest is 22 inches with the longest being 25 inches. In a gold tone, signed. It is a hook piece. So on this one, I'm going to say, let's do, for the Les Bernard, which is a great name, great company, I'm going to say let's do $25. This is gorgeous. Love it. Let's see. Look at that. Wow. That is tiny. Look at that. This is stunning and tiny. It is a size 2.5. I don't even think that, yeah, it will barely go on my pinky mid-knuckle. Isn't that gorgeous? It looks like it's onyx. Let's see if this is sterling. And it is. Wow. That is a beauty. So if you have small fingers, that is gorgeous. And look at the design on the side. Let's see if I can read it. It is spelled out sterling. I can't remember the name of the company, but it's a U with an arrow through it. My mind is just blank today. If I can remember it, I will put it below here in my editing. But the company goes back to the beginning of the turn of the century. So on this one, I'm going to say, let's do $35 on that. Beautiful. Here's another ring. This one is, I believe, a fashion ring, not magnetic. All the rhinestones are there, and it's a crown. It's a size 6.5. So I'm just going to say $10. That is a sweet little fashion ring. Here's another ring. This one says 925S. I didn't think this was going to be sterling, so this is a faker. And the reason for that, it just doesn't have that feel. It is a pretty ring, but it has the copper color. And what that means when it has the copper and it says 925, 925 should scratch as very, very silver, not like a copper color. When it has the copper color in it, that means it's more copper. So, and not sterling. And it's blue glass. It is a very, very pretty. It is a size 9.25. So I'm going to say just $10, but that is a beautiful. I like that. Okay, we have a pair of earrings here. These are, I wouldn't assume they're sterling. Let's see real quick. I could be wrong. Yeah, we have two different colors here. One is very brassy and the other one isn't scratching very much at all. And neither is sterling. So on these, I'm going to say, they remind me of fish weights, but they're just little, really heavy teardrops. So I'm going to say, let's just do $6 for these. Here we have these. Okay, there's missing stones in here. In fact, I see one of the stones right here. And they're rhinestones. I don't see, none of the rounds are missing, just the, I don't think those are called baguettes because they're bigger on one end and go to a point, kind of. Okay, these are gorgeous. They're Pennino. Pennino, excellent company. It is missing some rhinestones, not the rounds, but the small inner ones that are kind of like a baguette, but not, because it's like a pie slice, and I can't remember what that's called. Pennino was in jewelry from 1926 to 1966, and they're three brothers from Italy, and they were called the Napoleon princes, had special tastes and mannerisms and a fraction of royal blood that flowed through their veins, so they called themselves royalty. And they came to America in 1904 with following their traditions of jewelry art. With their knowledge and skill, they started their own goldsmithing company, settled in Brooklyn around 1908. Their stuff was sold in Saks Fifth Avenue and Spalding's of Chicago. Unfortunately, the onset of the Great Depression, gold was hard to come by, so, and considered a luxury, so they switched over to mainly sterling silver, rhinestones, glass, and bright colors. And in 1960, the head jeweler started to lose his eyesight, and most of their equipment had become very old, so they just decided to close down the company, unfortunately, at that time. But it is gorgeous, and you don't see that many pieces, and even the ones with lost rhinestones, because you can take them out and you can see under the rhinestones that it is still a beautiful piece. And these go as high as $100. A couple of pieces I found that was slightly over that. So on these, because they are so rare, I'm going to say let's do, and they are clip-ons and they are signed. So I'm going to do, let's just say $18. Now here, let's see, this is unsigned. It is like hematite, and it looks sterling. So let me see. Oh, wait. Here we have a matching pair of earrings. Well, let's see if we have the other. Yeah, we have two. So there you go. And this is signed, and it says Sorrento sterling. So we have a set here of screwback earrings and a bracelet. And it is really nice. It does have the safety chain still attached, and you just bring it over here and attach it over here to this ring right here. This is a size, let me get my ring sizer. This is a 6 3/4. So with the earrings and the bracelet, these are from the 50s. I'm going to say, let's do, and it is sterling silver, so let's do $22 for both pieces, or the bracelet and the earrings. Here we have an unsigned pair of earrings, black and clear, even though I think these got wet because they have some dead ends on them. They are screwbacks, so I'm just going to say $5 for these because they are fabulous. We have a really pretty bracelet. Look at that. I don't see a name. It is marked sterling silver 925. It has an extension on it. It is at the complete end of the extension. It is 7 3/4. But that is a beautiful bracelet. These are acrylic, so I'm gonna say let's do $15 for the bracelet. Oh, this is pretty. This is a Chico's. Isn't that nice? These are black, and these are like a cloudy, smoky rhinestone. That's what it looks like. It does have 2 sizes. It is a toggle clasp. It is 7 1/4 inch to 8 1/4 inch. And on the Chico's, I'm going to say, let's do $9. Here we have a little bit of color on here, so I'm going to have to look at this one closer. It's a C-clasp. It has a man carrying a vessel and one sitting with the vessel on their head. It is magnetic, so I'm going to say let's just do $6 for the brooch. Here we have a faux or fashion ring. It is multicolor. It's a size 5 3/4. So I'm going to say let's just do $6 on this one. These are very pretty. Dangle earrings with a gold tone chain. And I'm going to say let's do $6 on those. And I think they are acrylic. Here we have a key but brooch. There's the front. It says sterling written out, but the pin back is missing. So you just need a pin back. Both ends are there. It is a pretty old piece, it looks like. It is 2 1/4 inch by 1 inch. So I'm going to say, let's do $12 on that. That's very pretty. We have a gold tone little brooch that's enameled with a faux pearl. Isn't that a pretty brooch? So I'm just going to say $8 on that one. We have, oh wow, these are Carnegie. Carnegie is a wonderful older company. I don't think I've ever done a spotlight on Carnegie. So Carnegie was Hattie Carnegie Jewelry, and she's from Austria, and she began her fashion and jewelry designs in 1920s through the 50s. She was the second of 7 children. At 16, she went to work for Macy's store in New York. She met a local dressmaker, Rose Ruth Purchaser, in 1909, and they opened their own fashion business on the East Side. 9 years later, they founded the Hattie Carnegie Company. And it was a very elegant couture collections, and secondary ready-to-wear lines came after that. She had different collections that also included fashion jewelry, hats, perfume. In 1925, she opened a store actually in Macy's, and she came to Hollywood's attention. So they wanted productions for films and things such as that. And this is interesting. The U.S. Army during the Korean War from 1950 to 1953 commissioned Carnegie to design new uniforms for female military corps. As a result, the company received the highest civilian award from the Army, and Congressional Medal of Freedom, also awarded for charitable patriotic contributors. The uniform was in use until 1968. So if you find a Carnegie piece, definitely pick it up if you can get it for a good price. So the darker goes on the top. It's a very, very heavy. They're made out of crystal, and there is some little flea bites on the darker. On this one, I'm gonna say, let's do $20. Then we have these beauties. They're unsigned, it looks like. They are clip-ons. Look at those. They have 3 dangles and rectangular stones with a larger clear stone here. And on these, I'm gonna say, and they're clip-ons, I'm gonna say, let's do $9. And then we have this bracelet. It is sterling silver also. It is a size 7 1/4. And I'm gonna say, let's do $12 for the sterling. Then we have a little horse charm. I'm gonna say, let's just do a $2. And then a little bead, let's say $1. The next bag we have is this one. And let's see. This one's rhinestones. It says clear rhinestones, necklaces, bracelets, and faux pearls. Okay. Okay, let's start with this piece. It's a 1950s, they're about 60s, green and clear brooch. So I'm gonna say, let's do $4. This is a pair of shoe clips. Those are so cool. And square, rhinestones, nothing missing. So I'm going to say $12 on those. Look at that. There is a couple dark rhinestones on it. However, look at that. You really don't notice. It is a fold over clasp. It is unsigned. And it is a size 7 3/4. So on this one, I'm going to say, let's do $12. There's another rhinestone. Let's see if there's anything missing. There is not. It's unsigned. It is a fold over clasp. So on this one, the size is a 6 and I'm going to say a 6 1/2. So on this one, I'm just going to say $4. Look at that. That's beautiful. No missing rhinestones. It's a faux pearl. It's a lobster clasp. I don't see a name. Let's see I love that drop pearl. It is 18 inches, and I'm going to say, let's do Let's do $9 on the rhinestone necklace. Look at this one. Look at that. Oh, it's missing one dangle earring there. Pearl there. There's a little bit of verdigris on it. Unfortunately. So I'm going to say, let's just do $5 since it's missing a pearl. We have a pair of earrings here that are pierced ears. It is in a ribbon of rhinestones and faux pearls. I'm going to say, let's do $6 on those. Those are beautiful. These would be really nice for Valentine's Day, going out on the town. That's a hair. Let's see if we have another one. I'm going to put this and see if we have another one. That's gorgeous. I am a fan of rhinestones, let me tell you. Nothing missing, unsigned, and look at that. And all of these you can make longer by adding an extension to them. This one is 16 inches, or let's see, actually about 15 inches with a 1.5 inch drop. As I said, no missing rhinestones. So I'm going to say $12 on that one. Beautiful. Here we have a really nice triple strand bracelet. I think so. It does have a little discoloration on the back of the fold over clasp. Has a safety chain also. It is a size 7, and I'm going to say $8 on that. This one has no missing rhinestones. It is a size 14 with an inch drop on these beauties. I'm going to say $12 on that, and it is a shepherd's hook. Gorgeous. Look at these. Oh my gosh, these are gorgeous and heavy. Unsigned clip-ons. I'm going to say, oh, there's a missing rhinestone right there, unfortunately. And there's one right there. Ah, these are gorgeous. I'm going to say $7 even with the 2 missing rhinestones because they're rounds. Very simple to replace. We have a pair of dangle rhinestone earrings here that are screw back, unsigned. Let's see if anything's missing. Nothing missing on that one. Nothing missing on that. Ah, I love this rectangle stone up here. So on these, I'm going to say, let's do $8. Another pair of, these are clip-ons, unsigned. Oh, these are magnificent. Look at those. I'm going to say $12 on these, and they're clip-ons. I have this pair of clip-ons, and these are half hoops with no missing rhinestones. I'm just going to say $6 on these. Oh, unfortunately, oops. All right, keep those together. All right, these. All right, these just need wires. So I'm going to put wires on these. I'm going to put sterling wires on them if there's nothing missing. There is a little darkening of this one. So if you want the wires, let me know. And I'm going to do, if you do want the wires, I'm going to do $8 for these. Those are beautiful. Then we have the one clip. It's a hair clip. No missing rhinestones. So I'm going to say $5 on that one. I don't see a match for this one. Oh, what a shame. It's a Rivoli. That is gorgeous. So if somebody's interested, I'll do $2 if I don't find the match. And then these are hair clips. Let's see. And rhinestones and faux pearls. And there's 3 missing, but they are right here. There is the pearls, faux pearls need to be repainted. And there are clip-ons on the back, unsigned. So on these, I'm going to put them in a bag. And I'm going to say, let's just do, if you want me to replace the pearls, I'll just glue them back in. And let me know if you want it or not, with the pearls put back in. And I'll do just $7 on those. That is it. These were amazing. Crazy amazing. Let me know what you thought. I think these are spectacular pieces. From the sterling to the originals by Robert to the rhinestones, all spectacular pieces. Let me know what your favorite piece was. And if you saw something that interests you, send us an email to shadym@gmail.com. We'll send you an invoice. And hope everybody is having a wonderful week. Thank you for spending a little bit of it today with me. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.